Hello, welcome to the Wild One. My name is Beast, and the fucking screen is moved again! Anyways, now that that's out of the fucking system. Let's see if there's actually new content. I didn't actually check. Should be. Can never be sure, though. Walk down the hall when I spot Akari up ahead. Even now that we're in the same class, we still tend to go home separately. In bleeding duties, different times, so it isn't always possible to leave at the same time. Walk up next to her. Pick up the pace and walk up next to Akari.
Oh, お疲れ。
あ、ひろゆきちゃん。
帰んのか？
うん。でも今日は掃除当番だから。
今からか？
うん。1階廊下なんだ。
廊下か。
Doesn't take very long to clean the hallway. What should I do? Wait to walk home with her.
あかり、今日は一緒に帰るか？え？掃除終わるの待っててやるから。
本当？
じゃあ、下駄箱のとこにいるからな。
わかった。じゃあ、早く終わらせてくるよ。
Wait around for a little while. Then after cleaning, Akari walks over to me.
お待たせ。
You didn't have to hurry, you know. Put a chaw.
なんだ、走ってきたのか？
待たせちゃ悪いと思って。
そうか。サンキュー。
We sat the hills side by side. With the way we walk both to and from school together, I wouldn't be surprised if people start talking about what a lovey-dovey couple we are. There's no point in being self-conscious about it at this point.
そういや、今日さ、階段で妙なことがあったんだよな。
妙なこと？
I think back what had happened during lunch and tell Akari about it.
へえ、すごいな。じゃあ、志保の言ってたことは本当だったんだ。
本当かどうか決まったわけじゃねえよ。ただ、本当に窓ガラスは割れた。
突然強い風が吹いたとか、そういうんじゃなくて？
他の窓は全然なんともなかったんだぜ。それにその琴音って子は割れるガラスに気がついたんだ。風とかだったらその子に予測できるはずないだろ。
そっか。じゃあやっぱりその子の未知のパワーなのかな。
お前はそういうの信じる方だっけ？
うん、私は信じる方だよ。世の中には科学じゃ解明されていない不思議なことがまだまだいっぱいあるはずだよ。ひろゆきちゃんはどう思う？
俺は
身をもってそれを体験した後なら前とは意見も変わったんじゃない？超常現象とかそういうのあると思う？
そうだな。今は
I think I might believe in the
やっぱ
supernatural.
りあるんじゃないかと思う。
I'd
さ
say.
すがにあれは普通じゃない何かが起こったとしか考えられねえからな。
Kotorihimekawa senses something abnormal too.
あくまで勘だけどな。
理屈より勘の方が正しいということも往々にしてあるものだよ。
なんだお前、何者だ？
超心理学研究家上岸博士です。うん。
よーし、あかり、避けるなよ。
Line up a slow motion punch. Just before my fist touches his cheek, Akari dodges to the right.
そう、もう一発だ。
Unleash another slow motion punch. In an instant before it makes contact, Akari dodges to the left. That gives me an opening. I flicker on the side of the head.
油断したな。
It's easy to deny the existence of the supernatural. If I didn't have that experience, maybe I would have laughed at the idea. But something made me feel like I shouldn't just dismiss it. That's just my intuition talking. Well, yeah, this series has a bit of a thing with the supernatural. That night, stand in the bathroom. Alright, I'm stupid. Hi, Multi. You're going to actually die in this route, as you will in any of the other routes. Like, thus far, she is probably the one that I would feel the worst for not going for. Because, you know, you don't go for her, her life is forfeit. Anyways, hi, baby girl. I apparently have to follow him. I mean, I guess part of this route is going to be like, make Akari and Tomoko become friends or something. I don't fucking know. Keep watching TV. So much skipping. And we get the conversation with Lemmy. Sorry, I had to burp there. And again. It's break time. When I got back from the bathroom, I'm stopped at the entrance to the classroom by someone unexpected. And it's the class rep. I respond casually, but she maintains her usual detached attitude. She gets straight to the point. She doesn't have much fun.
さあ、俺は知んねえよ。教室にはいねえのか？
おらへん。
だったら、さあ、どこにいるんだろうな。
一緒やったんちゃうん？そう。
Looks down and tries to walk right past me.
園長、ちょっと。
She stops and turns around.
一応言っておくけど、俺は別にあかりといつも一緒にいるわけじゃないんだぞ。
でも二人は付き合うてんやろ？
はい？
I give her a weird look. Looks like someone else has the wrong idea. I'm about to deny it, but then I start to have some doubts to stop myself. We don't see ourselves as a couple, but it looks that way from the outside. And that means we actually are essentially dating, we just don't realize it. So... She gives me a stern look. There's clearly a misunderstanding, so I don't deny it, apparently. I didn't deny it. Should have been easy enough. It should have been easy enough to say she wasn't my girlfriend, but for some reason my mouth resisted forming the words. Okay, so this feels like a lot of this feels like yes, they made opt out of the one that is currently winning and go for the one that is that you've been pursuing on the side, and they just decide those scenes are imperative even though they fucking aren't.
何？今なんか言おうとしとったんちゃうの？
いや、やっぱいいや。
Smile and dodge the question. Class rep mutters. She sits close enough to me that she must have some idea about our relationship. We're close enough that it's easy to think we're dating.
もし上岸さん見かけたら、職員室で渡辺先生が呼んどった言うといて。
おう。
And with that, she leaves. And she really doesn't care if we were dating or not. Well, I haven't known her for long, so we just happen to sit near each other. Of course she doesn't care. Turn around and see Akari.
どこ行ってたんだ？
志保のとこだよ。
そうか。
なんで？
いや、なあ、あかり。俺たちって周りから見るとどういう関係なんだと思う？
The abrupt question seems to startle her.
関係って。
She's stumped.
まあ、それはいいや。それより、渡辺先生が職員室に来いってよ。
いつ？
今だろ。さっきそれで委員長がお前を探してたんだ。
そうなんだ。
じゃ、そういうことだ。
ひろゆきちゃん。
I returned to the classroom without Akari. Kind of regret surprising her with that question. I gotta like try out Nobody May Cry at some point. Let's figure out how to fucking mod that shit and try it out. Would be fun to try. Context for those who don't know, there's someone that decided to make a Devil May Cry inspired mod for Kingdom Hearts 2 that is essentially what if Roxas didn't join with Sora and just escaped Data Twilight Town on his own and decided, you know what, I want to fuck up the organization. I walk down the hill and someone suddenly tugs at the hem of my jacket from behind. Turn around.
やっと追いついたよ。
Sakari. She's wheezing after having run down the hill.
なんだよ、一体。
一緒に帰ろうと思って。
だからって走ってく。
ひろゆきちゃん、足速いんだもの。
そうか？
What should I do? Work on with her.
じゃ、一緒に帰るか。
Answer. Akari nods happily. You walk through the shopping arcade on the way back. We're at a street corner.
これ欲しい。
Akari comes to a sudden
なん
stop.
だよ、やぶから棒に。いや、これか？
There's a cart selling weight plushies.
これクマチュウだって。
思いっきりバッタもんじゃねえか。やめろやめろ。大人気とか書いてあるぜ。嘘つけったの。
1500円か。よし、買おう。
Akari thinks for just a moment before deciding.
本気かよ。全然可愛くねえぞこれ。
そうかな。
Akari grabs a bear chew from the wagon and hugs
こ
it.
の目のうつろさ加減とか顔つきとか他にはない魅力を感じるよ。
お前、可愛いとかそういうことじゃなくて、単に個性的なものに惹かれてんじゃねえ
Oh yeah, she does like you.
そうかも。でもほら、個性的で可愛いでしょ。
Now you mention it.
そう言われると、そんな気がしないでもないよ。
でしょ。
It does look like a fucking pal from Pal World. I do like me some materials. I don't know why, but obviously, like, I have very few survival games in the vein of Abiotic and Pal World. And recently, I've decided how it would be funny to see, how, like, sorry, it would be fun to see, like, what an Ubermensch in those would look like. So stuff like playing Abiotic, but jack up the experience rate so much that just earning like 1 XP immediately maxes out a skill tree, and then just seeing where that takes you. And it is so fucking funny, really. Also, they recently added fucking weapon modding. Because before, if you had like fucking... The only guns you could use without sacrificing your armor and instead wearing biomimic or the other one, arm wraps, were the security pistol and the antique shotgun. If you wanted to use the Romax shotgun or the fucking 2 assault rifles, you needed to have fucking biomimic arm wraps and the upgraded version for the fucking FAMAS and sniper rifle. But with the new upgrade, with the new update, you can mod weapons, and included in modding all the weapons that needed those arm wraps is that they no longer need the arm wraps. However, you could even still upgrade both the security pistol and the antique shotgun, which is really good because the security pistol eventually becomes a silenced pistol, while the security shotgun has literally no stat changes at all. It still does 30 damage per shot. Pretty sure it's like per pellet. I don't fucking remember though. I think it's just per shot because I think it doesn't really calculate like that. But what the description doesn't tell you is that there is a 2% chance for it to deal, I think, 20,000 explosive damage, which will kill every enemy in the game. And the first time I got this, I didn't realize what happened because I was already in like a dark area. But the second time it happened, I was hunting volatile Exors, which are these big old green motherfuckers that usually take ages to kill on your own. So I pulled out the fucking antique shotgun, took aim, and suddenly my entire screen was fucking gone for a second. And when I saw again, I saw the materials that you would get from harvesting the volatile Exor lying on the ground, while every wall was suddenly black. That shotgun carries nuclear armaments 2% of the time, apparently. My proof of convinces to divide right away. I took another closer look at Barichu. It's certainly unique. Akari comes back with a Barichu in a plain plastic bag. She looks delighted. Despite their alleged popularity, the only empty space in the wagon is from the one Akari bought. She remains giddy the whole way home. I'm probably gonna like keep it short today. Like my voice has felt off all day. I was gonna start back up a bit last night. It's the second period break. I have a visit from an unexpected guest. Who are you? He's a classmate named Miyajima, a tall boy on the school's basketball team. Left my sleepy head and reply. Kamigishi, he's obviously talking about Akari. Answer nonchalantly. That finally wakes me up. Yachima nods. I laugh. This isn't the first time someone's made that mistake. Bento?
な
Alright.
んだお前、見てたのか。
いや、長岡さんに聞いたんだけど、
Nagoka. Oh, she,
彼女、亀岸さんとは中学の頃からの親友同士なんだろ。
親友に
Snort. Well, she probably would say that. But what the hell does he keep asking about Akari? Wait a
ま
second.
さか矢島、まさかお前、あかりに気があんのか。
Ask directly.
まあな、
Yajima smiles shyly.
彼
Seriously.
女、前からいいなって思ってたんだけどさ、特に最近髪型変えてから周りの連中にも人気が出てきたし。
Popular. Akari is. And he mentions that I've seen more guys talk to her lately. See, so she's popular. Plain girl like Akari. Huh, that's a surprise.
で、昨日今日ファンになった連中とは年季の入りが違う俺としては、これ以上対抗馬が増えない間に早々と彼女にトライしようと思ったわけだ。
トライって告白するってことか。
さ
What?
でさ、その前にやっぱりお前にはっきり聞いておこうと思ってな。
何をだよ。
いや、俺てっきりお前ら二人は付き合ってるもんだと思ってたから。だって佐藤に聞いたらそれらしいこと言ってたし。
Masashi, what are you telling people?
そりゃお前たちが付き合ってんだったらさすがに遠慮するしかないかと思ってさ。
別にそんなんじゃねえって。
I deny it again. Yajima looks relieved.
そっか。
Grins.
だったらこれで気兼ねなくいけるぜ。
He pounds his fist against his palm.
で、物はついでなんだけどさ。
Yajima brings his face
なあ、さ
closer.
お前、なんとかうまく彼女との仲取り持ってくんない？
He wants me to help him. I say, hey, leave me out of it.
おいおい、勘弁してくれよ。その手のことは苦手なんだ。他は当たってくれ。
I stand up from my
ちょっ
seat.
と待った
Yajima grabs my
い
shoulder.
や頼むよ。お前からの紹介ならきっと上岸さんも無限には断れないと思うんだ。
なんだよ。俺を出しにしようってか。
人聞きの悪いこと言うなよ。
An uneasy smile comes to his
別にお
face.
前に迷惑かけるつもりはないよ。ただやっぱ上岸さんだってよく知らないやつ相手じゃ警戒するだろうからさ。
そういうことなら、俺じゃなくまさしか志保に頼んでくれよ。
佐藤にはもう頼んだんだ。そしたらあいつお前が怒るから嫌だって。
俺が怒る？
知らねえけどそういうことらしい。かといって長岡さんにお願いするとほら一緒にして噂が広まっちゃいそうだろ。
Well, he's right about
だ
that.
から、俺？
I asked. Yajima grins.
たく、めんどくせえな。
I give him a frustrated look.
まあきっかけだけ作ってくれたらその後の推しの部分は自分でやるからさ。
Yajima nods with confidence. Ugh. He'll push her, huh? Akari's a pushover. She finds it difficult to refuse when someone forcefully asks her to do something, no matter who it is. She probably won't be able to reject Yajima either.
早速次の休み時間に頼むぜ。
次の休み時間だ。
おい、セッティングよろしく。
Yajima smiles.
おいおい、いくらなんでもそれちょっと気が早すぎんじゃねえか。
いや、善は急げだ。言ったろ、ライバルは多いんだ。のんびり構えてる余裕はない。
そうですか。
なあ、頼むぜ。成功の暁には何かおごるからさ。
Yajima clasps his hands together and pleads to me again.
しょうがねえな。
There's a third period
お
break.
い、あかり。
Go out to the hallway and call over to Akari in the classroom. Akari gets out of her chair and scurries up to me.
何？ひろゆきちゃん。
She smiles like usual. Ugh, the familiar smiles make me feel a little guilty. But I look to the corner of the hallway and see Yajima anxiously watching. It is what it is, I
あか
guess.
り。ちょっとこの俺に付き合ってくれ。
I say.
いいよ。
She's quick to say yes. We're in the bridge corridor outside the gym. There aren't very many other students around. It's a perfect place for quiet
話っ
conversation.
て何？
Akari speaks first.
どうだな。いや、その。
ひろゆきちゃん？
I'm sure Yajima's anxiously watching from around the corner. Whether he succeeds or fails is all down to me, I guess. But should I really just hand Akari over to Yajima? Should have thought about this before, but I belatedly begin to consider it now. Akari as Yajima's girlfriend. Let me try imagining that. Akari and Yajima walking to school together. Akari feeding Yajima her delicious cooking. That would feel right to me. And really, Yajima's too good for Akari. He has a good personality, he's good at basketball, the whole class loves him. He couldn't be more different than me. But that could make this the chance of a lifetime for Akari. Yajima could be the best man to ever approach her. It'd be easy for me to get in the way, but what right do I have to do that? What do I do? Rack my brains.
私に用があるんでしょ?
Akari urges me to go on.
何か言いにくいことなの?
いや、
悩むようなことなの?
その。
ねえ、ひろゆきちゃん。私でよかったら何でも遠慮しないで言ってみて。
Akari looks worried.
俺は。
Oh no. Never mind, Yajima can't have Akari. Never mind. Yajima can't have Akari.
何?
I stare into Akari's eyes.
何? ひろゆきちゃん。ひろゆきちゃん?
After a moment of silence,
今、好きなやつはいるか?
I ask her. She's as startled as I expected her
好
to
きな
be.
やつはいるかって聞いてんだ。
I ask again. My sudden question clearly has her flustered. I hang my head and sigh, then look up
いるのか?
again.
いないのか? それだけでいいんだよ。いるのか? いないのか?
Akari sees how serious I am and finally nods. She whispers.
そうか。
In that
じゃ
case,
あ、もう一つだけ聞かせてくれ。その好きなやつって。ああ、ほら、バスケ部の。
違うよ。
違うんだな。矢島じゃないんだな。他に好きなやつがいるんだな。よし。
nod
じゃあ
firmly.
もういいぞ。
一体。
何も聞くな。このことに関しては。いいな。
わかった。
Akari nods and smiles.
というわけだ。
何がというわけだだ。それで納得がいくと思うか?
Yajima says, making a dramatic no-way gesture with his
他に好
hands.
きな男がいるから諦めろって? 一体誰なんだそいつは?
んなことは知らねえよ。でもあいつって昔から思い込んだら一筋だからさ。今さら矢島を紹介するだけ無駄だって思ったんだ。ま、悪いことは言わねえよ。
せめて相手が誰かぐらい教えてくれなきゃ納得がいかねえって!
I shrug at Yajima's rage and return to the classroom. As for who Akari likes, I think I know. I know, but I guess I'm not playing fair. Huh? Okay, I'm very happy that it didn't go Akari-Route first, because by God, the goddamn route guide would have sent me all over the fucking place. It feels like an odd thing to go for immediately after you just fucking had that scene with Akari. Like, yes, you just had the realization that the main character just had the realization that he likes Akari, essentially. And this, like, halfway realization at the very least. Anyways, let me go talk to the psychic girl. It feels weird. Hi, Sandy. I suppose that manga from the loading screen is going to come up in Sendi's route. Considering the manga seems to be a romance story with a maid robot. It's probably going to be a case of her like, oh yes, I need to learn emotion. Romance manga. I definitely feel like my voice is getting a bit of a strain going today. Oh, they at least should be getting some kind of a break during work tomorrow. Because I'm not gonna record tomorrow, in all likelihood. Nee.
なあ、昨日地震あったの知ってるか？
And again, we have to randomly go for Lemmy. This route guide make no sense to me. Oh, right. This is the one way for some reason actively have to choose to talk to her. That makes me feel like there's like some fucking NPC hidden in one of these segments where you can talk to them. And you'll just never fucking know that they're there. Because, like, you never have to actively talk to someone except for fucking Lemmy. Has to walk home together. Gamblend. It's break time. I'm running my tired eyes and walking down to the hallway when someone speaks to me from behind.
眠そうだね。
It's Akari.
ああ、もうさっきの時間は終始睡魔との戦いだったぜ。
特に終わり近くはこっくりこっくり何度もやってたね。
たく、お前も見てんじゃねえよ。ま、冷たい水で顔でも洗って目覚ましてくるわ。
ハンカチは？
持ってるよ。
I actually didn't, but I say I do anyway before heading to the bathroom. Once I'm at the stairs, someone else stops me. That your voice could only belong to one person.
よーレミ。
ひろゆき、なんだか背中が丸まってるよ。
そうか？
なんだか眠たそうね。睡眠不足？
いや、どっちかというとこれは春の風のせいだろう。
ひろゆき、さすが詩人ね。
いや、詩人も何も本当。
ところでひろゆき、
Let me try to change the subject.
さっきあかりと喋ってたね。
おう、
二人は相変わらず仲良しね。
ああ、まあな。
そういえば 以前から聞きたかった質問があり
Oh,
ま
is
す。
this just gonna have? Is this trying to get you to go for so many different routes to have as many, so many different other character events, just to have as many characters as possible walk up to you like, "Are you dating her actually?"
なんだ？
ひろゆきとあかりってどんな関係なの？
俺とあかりの関係？
Study or friend？
なんだよ、急にそんなこと。
教えて教えて。
俺とあかりがステディかフレンドか。たく、唐突だな。
Might as well answer. Let's see. Maybe we were actually dating. I'll think about it for a bit. The most accurate answer would be neither, but only have the two options to choose from. Has to be one or the other. I guess friend feels a little off. So that process of elimination.
案外ステディなのかもしれねえな。
I joke.
そうなの？
Lemmy seems excessively
そう
shocked.
だろうな。俺もよくわかんねえや。お互い付き合いも長いしさ、結構感覚が麻痺しちまってて。
そうですね。やっぱり長い付き合いには勝てないですね。
あ？
I fell down.
I fell down. Shoulder slumping forward, she mutters to
おい
herself.
どうしたよ。なんだかいつになくノリが悪いじゃねえか。
Excuse me.
Lemmy turns her back to me and trudges
お
off.
い
She keeps walking without turning back. When I say that's so shocking.
そこそこ。ぼーっと立ってると通行の邪魔よ。
She approaches.
なんだおめえか。
なんだとは何よ。こっちがなんだよ。ところでレミ、どうしたの？
さあ、軽い気持ちで俺とあかりがステディかもっつったらあんな反応でな。
ステディね。
ほんの冗談だからな。
あんたとあかりが勉強したってことね。
そりゃスタディだろ。おめえのくだんねえボケに付き合ってる暇はねえ。
なんだかんだ言いながら突っ込むところがあんたの美味しいとこね。
もういい。おめえなんかに相談したのがバカだった。
嘘嘘、わかった。多分レミーはどっか具合が悪くなったのよ。
はいはい、そうだよきっと。
I shoo Shiho away, but she won't
も
leave.
しくはさ、レミーはあんたに気があってその言葉にショックを受けたのよ。
ショック？
そうそう。
Well, we will. We did, but I was just kidding around. I got so worked up over a joke.
でなきゃ、実はレミーはあかりに気があって。
突拍子もないこと言うな、アホ。
アホ？
アホアホアホアホアホアホアホ。
Well, I don't know why, but I guess I hurt Lemmy's feelings. Oh, hi, Aoi! The next target has appeared. Earthquake! Oh hey, her days are numbered. Aren't you happy that that's a revelation we had? That Multi's fucking dead now? And even like the many little sisters that she dies for are gonna fucking lobotomized by their creators for convenience of sales. Aren't you happy about that? God. Imagine like being fucking Multi and being like, you know what? I fell for this guy. I love him. but I know what will happen, but at least my feelings might live on in my fucking little sisters. And then like she wakes back up in her old in his room after he loaded her into it, and she just finds out, oh yeah, your sisters that you fucking essentially were convinced you would die for, fucking lobotomized, all of them. Like, their goddamn emotional intelligence gone. They're just fucking puppets, essentially. Oh, and the robot girls from the next game's route, you know, nothing drama like that. They're literally just being told, hey, if you want to fuck the main character, go for it. We can make a whole ass fucking sex pile. Like, if you were multi in that fucking position, you sure would think that you were being fucked with, wouldn't you? Also, for some reason, randomly for fun, decided to ask, like, "Hey, ChatGPT, you're an AI. What you can probably put yourself in the mind of like a sentient robot. What the fuck would you say in that? Just for the fun of it." Hi, Sandy. We're ignoring you for more psychic girl for some reason. Toast. That's not true. Like, you have not had to just go home for Akari-Route at all. All the other ones are at least like, oh, nothing's happening. Just go home without anyone. Like, no event. This one, waste time. Third period break. Hai, kotone. And we're going back to Akari. It's pretty hot today. Most people aren't wearing jackets. Everyone here is, and currently on screen, is wearing long sleeves. But the rain from earlier helps to make the weather a little more bearable. I'm nearing the stairs when Akari happens to walk over.
帰るの？
まあな。お前は？
私も帰るよ。でも今はちょっと屋上に行こうと思って。
屋上？
ちょうどよかった。ひろゆきちゃんも一緒に行こう。
は？何がある？
それは行ってのお楽しみ。
Akari seems amused. What should I do? Go to a roof? It's not like I have anything else to do. Might as well go with it.
一体何があるってんだ？
行けばわかるよ。
Akari giggles.
なんだよ、もったいぶりやがって。
Macho as we climb the stairs. Rainbow. Open the door to the roof. Ooh. I stand at once. There's a rainbow. The arc of colors stretches across the clear blue sky to the east. But who are the men from the east? It must be because of the rain earlier. Let me clarify. I do not condone anything political that specific YouTuber that I just referenced has talked about. I just find the fucking Skies of Arcadia video funny. Eggvice is a trans icon. When I think about it, I was acting a sort of light shower that tended to make rainbows. Rainbows on the opposite side of the building from the windows of classrooms, I had no idea.
楽しみってこれのことか。
そうだよ。
Akari grins and nods.
来てよかったでしょ。
まあな。
ほら、よく見て。
お？
上にもう一つ薄いのがあるよ。
See, a double rainbow. It's barely visible, but a faint rainbow is above the clearer one.
そういえば虹なんて見るの久しぶりのような気がするな。
Let's look up at the sky and murmur.
子供の頃はしょっちゅう見てたはずなのにね。
Damn. Man startled everyone in front of him. Stepping lightly forward, Akari
別に
says.
虹自体出る確率は減っちゃいないんだろうけど、いちいち気に留めなくなったからな。
そうやって少しずつ目にする機会がなくなっていくのかもね。
かもな。
大人になるとだんだん見えなくなっちゃうなんてちょっとメルヘンだよね。
Akari walks around the roof, avoiding the puddles.
ひろゆきちゃん、
ん？
虹って何だと思う？
太陽の光が水の粒に反。
じゃなくて、もしそういう科学的なことを一切知らなかったとしたら、あの虹を見て何だと思った？
は？さあな、光かな。
私はやっぱり橋だと思ってたかも。どこか不思議な国へ通じる橋。
はあ、そりゃまた夢のある話だな。
でも昔はそう考えた人いっぱいいたと思わない？もしかしたらその国を信じて旅に出た人もいたかもね。
Yeah, it's called the Irish, because I wanted a pot of gold.
いたかもな、そりゃ。昔の人間だったら。
それは虹が何か知ってるから言えるんだよ。本当に知らなかったら私も旅に出てたかもしれないな。
結果は徒労に終わるけどな。
でももし本当にそんな世界があって旅立った私がそのまま帰ってこなかったらどうする？
どうするって。
ひろゆきちゃん追いかけてきてくれる？
はあ？
He's going on about another ridiculous hypothetical again. Akari does this all the time. I almost ask her why she asks such a question, but this is a regular thing with her, so I just roll with
多
it.
分追いかけるんじゃねえか。
本
そんな国あるわけねえし、どうせどっかで行き倒れたりしてんだろ。
Akari looks a little
当？で
conflicted.
も一応追いかけてきてはくれるんだね。
追いかけるのはめんどくさいから行く前に止めるけどな。
それでも行くって言ったらどうする？
もう知らん、勝手に行け。
じゃあやめた。
なんなんだよ。
やっぱりひろゆきちゃんを置いていったら心配だからね。
結局それかよ。
Akari steps in a puddle. She seems to be having fun stomping in the rainbow's reflections. Gonna get her socks wet. What's so fun about the store? I know it, her socks are soaked. Watch Akari and... think about how dog-like she is. It really does remind me of a dog. It's easy to see her that way. Right, I'm gonna try
おい、
something.
あかり、あかり、ちょっと来い。
I beckon her over. Akari senses that I'm acting weird and goes on the
まあ
alert.
まあ、いいから来いって。
うん。
Akari walks slowly over to me.
追って、
I hold out my hand.
追って、
ひろゆきちゃん。
追って。
On the third attempt, Akari finally puts her right hand on mine. Akari goes ahead and puts the other hand on
よ
top.
し。顎。顎だ、顎。
顎って
顎。
Akari gives in and tries to set her chin on top of her hand. Pull my hand away. She stumbles for a second before straightening up.
なんか本気にすんなよ。
もう。
We look at the rainbow until it disappears, then we walk home together. Cat? No, that wasn't Cat yet. So rude that the route guide seems tailor-made to make sure that you fucking have to turn down as many other people as possible. Like, why is it still telling me to go for Kotone? This feels weird. I don't like it. There we go, now we get to go for her again. Probably gonna make this the last one. Whose bag is that? Actually, the patch looks Shiho-esque, so it's probably Shiho's bag. God, you know those fucking sneezes where you yourself are just kind of like stunned for a second? Walk down the hallway just as Akari walks by. He doesn't notice me at all. What should I do? Stop her.
Oi, Akari.
Follow behind.
帰るのか？じゃあ一緒に帰ろうぜ。
Akari nods happily.
なあ、あかり。
何？
今日はちょっとお前に質問があるんだ。
どんな？
いくつか聞くから順番に答えてくれ。
わかった。
まずは第一問。お前は将来どんな職業に就きたいか。
将来の職業？
そうだ。お前ももう高校2年なんだから少しはそういうことも考えてるだろ。
Akari pondered the question.
現実的に言うとやっぱり普通の OL かな。でも学校の先生とか人に物を教える仕事には憧れたりするな。あと調理師、デザイナーとかにもなりたいし。
一つ。
じゃあ社長秘書。
お前さっきと全然違うだろ。
まあ基本的にいろいろやってみたいということで。
たく。じゃあ次の質問。今目の前に自由にできるお金が1億円あります。3、2、1。
貯金、銀行に。
銀行に貯金か。じゃあ次の質問。お前が知ってる中で一番高価な料理といえば？
北京ダックかな。
おお、北京ダックか。
フォアグラ、キャビア、それともトリュフかも。
一つ。
北京ダック。
北京ダックな。じゃあ次の質問。目の前に大きいつづらと小さいつづら、中くらいのつづらがある。どれか一つお土産に持って帰るとしたらどれを選ぶ？
小さいつづら。
じゃあ次の質問。お前を含む3人でちゃんこ料理屋に行った。頼んだちゃんこは全部で何人前か
？3人前。
最後の質問。お前はお天道様に向かってまっすぐ立ってるか？
立ってるよ。傾いてる？
診断結果が出ました。
診断結果って
ズバリあなたは？
私は
Tonight.
今晩。
今晩？
いや、なんでもない。俺が言うわけにはいかない。だがこれを最後まで聞いてしまったからには次はお前の番だからな。じゃあな。
I run off.
待ってよ、ひろゆきちゃん。
Akari chases frantically after me. Running back means I get home earlier than usual. we'll get one scene before we get to selection screen. Okay. During the period break, I head to the stairs to buy a cafe au lait
ど
when
こ行くの？
poor
自
Kozakari.
販機
Oh, I even tried to walk past her.
待って、
She stops
なん
me.
だよ。
ちょっと。
Akari gets closer and reaches if to put her hand on my shoulder.
糸くずがついてたよ。
おお、サンキュー。
いえいえ、どういたしまして。
Akari returns to the classroom. I turn to descend the stairs, but... Oh, hi, Kotone. Kotone is there. Does it come down from the floor
お
above
っ
us?
す、琴音ちゃん。
I smile.
こんにちは。
Kotone quietly greets me back. Seeing each other at school a lot
ちょう
lately.
どカフェオレでも買いに行こうと思ってたところなんだ。
Nonchalantly walk over to Kotone. We descend the stairs together.
藤田さん。
When we get to the first floor, Kotone speaks up.
失礼ですけど、さっき一緒にいた人は。
あかり？
Kotone
あいつ
nods.
がどうかした？
はい。藤田さんは。
Yep, that's what the game's
Ano
doing.
ka to?
That's what the game's doing.
Sino?
Okay, I get your fucking drift. You're assholes.
なさってるんでしょうか。
The people who set up the route guide, they're assholes. Or if this is actually necessary for the route and you would not end up for the route on the route unless you did all this, still assholes. Just, you know, the group of assholes is bigger because it also includes the people that set up what was necessary. She asks in a very audible
あ
whisper.
いつと付き合ってるかって？
はい。
俺の彼女かってこと？
はい。
Kotone nods. Apparently she's curious for some reason. Should probably answer
そう
honestly.
だな。あかりは俺の。
She might be my girlfriend. All of these feel so icky because, like, she is not. You are currently not dating her, so the right thing to say is just, yeah, I'm not dating her. Either fucking ask her out, stop being a wimpy little bitch, and tell them that you have a girlfriend, or be honest. She's not my girlfriend.
彼女かもな。
Look up at the ceiling as I answer. They were just not conscious of it, and we naturally ended up in a
そ
relationship.
うでしょうね。
Gunda looks down at the floor. Like, what it is at this point is like this guy being convinced that she likes him and he likes her. So maybe they're dating. So he tells people that they're dating. Which immediately ruins his character for me.
そんな風に見えたか？
はい。なんだか、とっても自然な感じがしました。
あ、気兼ねなく付き合える間柄だしな。
なんだか、羨ましいです。
But it mumbles.
じゃあ、俺はこっちだから。
はい。それでは。
Wave and part ways with Kotone. After school. Oh, yeah, there we go. We have an Akari scene. Wee woo, wee woo. We have an Akari scene. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next one. Bye.